Cheers. So, got some big news for today. There we go. Now you can see me. So today was a pretty intense day. I went into work and we are filming a new project. And so I work at this company called Neurogen, which creates brain training products which allow people to change their emotional state about things like money or weight loss. And it retrains your non-conscious mind to process different programs, basically. So today I had a conversation with the COO, who's also the guy who hired me, and his name is Andy. And it was really interesting because I went into this meeting a few weeks ago and I had this very clear intention in my mind that I was done. I was not willing to be an employee anymore. You know, I love the company, I love the people, I love the products, I love the brand, I love the vision, I love all of it a lot. But what I don't love is being an employee. I'm just not meant for it. It's like causes so much neural incongruence with me because my identity that I really strongly identify with is freedom and being an entrepreneur. And so just having this expectation that I'm going to show up from 9 to 5 just drove me nuts and made me want to, put a 50 cal handgun to my head like a Desert Eagle and just... So, I didn't do that. Instead, I chose that I was going to go the more diplomatic route with myself, and instead of killing myself, just quit and go be free again, like I used to be, like those videos that shot back in Peru way back in the day. So I went in with this clear intention, and what happened next was really interesting because Andy basically just took control of the conversation, and it was his frame, and the options were either I stay in my current role or we switched my role. There was no quitting on the table. So he controlled the entire frame of the conversation so that basically I was forced to play by his rules, which were either I do this or I do this, when I really wanted to do this. So I caved, and it felt awful because I went away after and I was like, oh, why couldn't I just say what I wanted to say? Why couldn't I just communicate what I wanted to communicate? Like, why did I wimp out there? So at this event that I just came back from with Simon Smart, the Warrior Protocol one, which I told you about a couple of videos ago, we did a lot of work on what makes a man grounded and what makes him show up fully in all his power. And the biggest thing really comes down to frame. So what is frame? Well, your frame is basically how you interpret the world. And there's a little bit more to it than that. You'll start to realize as you experiment with these types of things that anything where someone says, okay, so this is just how you interpret the world or how you see the world, they're probably just trying to sell you something and they're not really giving you anything of value, so let me give you something of value. So for Simon, frame broke down to 4 areas. There's your health, there's your... Jeez, why am I forgetting this? There's your physical frame, which is your health. There's your energetic frame, which is your spirituality, relationship with God, meditation schedule, etc., whatever. There's your circle, your relationship with your significant other, and also with the other people in your life. And then the last one is your impact or mission. Mission is the best way to describe it because it's really 2 things. It's 1, impact, and 2, income. So I really like this framework because as a man, your duty then is just to show up each day and to work on your frame. So your duty is to show up each day and make sure that you get stronger, that your muscles get bigger, that your physical body gets more flexible, to work on your energetic frame, to make sure that your mind gets more, your monkey mind gets tamed more, to make sure that you're more at peace, that you feel more of your body, that you're more connected to the ground, to the sky, to the divine, to yourself, to everything, that you're more emotionally aware. That's through meditation mostly. And then the next thing is your circle, and you got to show up every day and work on your primary relationship. So, and then make new friends and, deepen and strengthen the relationship with the friends that you do have and, really build a close-knit group of people that you could rely on to help you hide a body if you needed to. And then the last thing is your mission, and that's your impact and your income. So I've realized that I my frame was pretty weak, especially around my mission in terms of my impact, who I wanted to help and what I wanted to help them do. It was very clear back in the day when I started Adventurepreneur, but I let it slip, I let it get away, and it became this thing where I was just doing stuff for the income. And I was making great money, 20 grand a month. That's not bad. But when you're doing that and you don't have a purpose in your life, then it's pretty damn frustrating, because then you run into this block. Your mental thought process goes, okay, well, I wanted money and now I have money. Why am I still not happy? And it's because you were starting from a flawed premise in the beginning. You wanted the wrong thing. You were pretending that you wanted just money, when really what you want is that dual purpose thing of the mission, the impact, and the income. So when I went into this meeting today with Andy, I went in with an extremely solid frame of, I am out. I'm done. I know the impact that I need to have on the world, and it's not through this company. This company served me for a while, and I served them for a while, and we worked well together wonderfully. But that's it. It's time to move on. And the conversation went so smoothly, and he was so supportive, and he offered to coach me and help me get my business set up and help me find clients and work with me in the interim, and for me to make my exit plan as smooth as possible. And we're still going to do this Brainathon event together, which is going to bring in $5 million in a few days. So yeah, he really feels like he got his money's worth out of me, which he definitely did. They paid me $60,000, and I just found out yesterday that a campaign I wrote for them made like $170,000 over the last 4 months. So yeah, my point for today: strengthen your frame. Whatever problem is going on in your life, focus on the source. Don't focus on just fixing the problem or just going into something with a weak frame, because you won't be able to persuade yourself or others to do the things that you need to do in order to live the life you want to live. That's everything for today. I hope you enjoy this video. Click subscribe, or don't. Or go fuck yourself. I don't really care. I did my work for today. Love you though. Seriously, click subscribe. Just do it. It's going to be fun.